Gorilla Tag, one of the most viral VR games in recent memory. It's simple, it's chaotic, and it's somehow got millions of players. But here's the real question. Can it actually last? Or is it heading towards a slow decline that most people don't want to admit? Because today, we're breaking down why Gorilla Tag might not make it in the long run. At its core, Gorilla Tag is extremely simple. You run, you climb, you tag, that's it. And while that simplicity is what made it go viral, it's also its biggest weakness. After a while, there's only so much you can do before it starts to feel repetitive. No matter how many cosmetics or maps get added, the core gameplay loop doesn't really evolve. And in gaming, repetition without progress is usually where interest starts to drop. Most long-lasting games have depth, skills, mechanics, or systems that evolve over time. But Gorilla Tag has a pretty low content ceiling. Yes, there are cosmetics, yes, there are new maps, but none of these fundamentally change how the game is played. And also, this video disclaimer, this video is not a hate video on Gorilla Tag. I'm just saying why it might not make it to the long run. Might. But anyways, yes, there is cosmetics, yes, there are new maps, but none of them fundamentally change how the game is played. Once players master movement, there's not much left to learn, and when a game runs out of depth, it risks a long term of engagement. Another major factor is the community. The Gorilla Tag's player base is loud, chaotic, fun, and and underrated. For some people, that's fun, but for others, especially new or younger players, it can be overwhelming. And when a game becomes difficult to enjoy socially, retention starts becoming a real issue. VR gaming is growing fast and competition is getting stronger. More polished, more complex VR experiences are coming out all the time. Games with deeper mechanics, better graphics, and more structured gameplay will naturally start pulling attention away. And compared to those, Gorilla Tag starts to feel limited. Why it still survives? But to be fair, Gorilla Tag isn't dead, not even close. It survives because it nails one thing perfectly: movement. It's a physical, funny, and social in a way most VR games aren't. And that alone keeps people coming back. So will Gorilla Tag completely die? Probably not anytime soon, but it will remain a long-term dominant VR title as the market grows and evolves. That's where things get uncertain. Pause. Because viral success doesn't always equal to long-term survival, and Gorilla Tag might be a perfect example of that. But what do you think? Is Gorilla Tag here to stay, or is it already on decline? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more gaming and analysis, and bye.